So we're just waiting for Sherry to come.
Hello. It's holiday baking time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll show them the mixes. Shortbread.
So we're making shortbread.
Hello.
We're making shortbread butter tarts, right?
Yeah.
Tonight for dessert.
Whoa, don't fall off your seat.
I know. Can I start taking the eggs?
No. I need you to gently poke these with, make holes in them. So we pre-blended the shortbread cookie. Shortbread cookie is probably the easiest cookie I've ever made with Epicure. All it takes is the mix, a little bit of butter, softened butter, and a little bit of water. Now, I pre-mixed it because I didn't want you guys to stand here for 10 minutes and watch me smoosh the shortbread. That's lots of holes. Don't need that many. Smoosh the shortbread into the petites pan. However, I also noticed that the shortbread is out of stock until next year. So if you have the shortbread in your cupboard, it's super easy to make. If not, put it on your list for next year. If you don't have the shortbread cookie and you wanted to still make these, brownies would be an amazing base for your favorite sugar cookie recipe, or just get the pre-made tarts from the store if you're not worried about the gluten, and make the butter tarts in it, because the butter tarts are delicious. Okay, let's let one in there. So we're just putting a few pokes into the shortbread because they do tend to puff up, and we're going to make them into bars. So we're using the Perfect Petite pan today, also known as the granola bar pan in our house, to make our petites. So I need you to scooch back. The oven today is set to 375. So we're going to pop those in for about 15 minutes. Yeah, timer up to 15.
1, 2.
The shortbread is amazing as a snickerdoodle. It's amazing as like a thumb stamp cookie, a jelly tart. Leave it there. That's okay.
14. I'll be done soon.
A cutout cookie if you add a little bit of extra flour. Delicious. You have dog food in your your apron.
I don't know why I had it in there.
Okay, so our petites are in, our shortbread petites are in the oven. We're gonna use the gingerbread loaf to make cookies. So these are, other than the butter tart bars, these are probably Shane's number 2 favorite. I just need to melt this coconut oil.
Mom.
Yes?
I need scissors.
You need to crack the egg first.
Okay, that's it. So I'm the pro egg cracker in this house.
You're the pro egg cracker. Go ahead.
Why does it sound like written on the shell?
I don't know. Because it came from not a local farm. How you doing there, egg cracker?
Good.
All right. So we're going to mix 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, melted, and a 1/4 cup of molasses.
Mom, will you please open that?
Yeah. Put it right in the bin there. No, that stays over there.
Your coconut oil.
I've got stations set up here so that we've got all of our ingredients organized. Okay.
So the butter is with the...
That's all together.
Okay.
Okay. So a 1/4 cup of molasses.
What is molasses?
This.
No, what is molasses for?
Gingerbread cookies.
Really? Gingerbread?
That's all I use it for. Is it coming out?
Mm-hmm.
That's as slow as molasses?
Because it is molasses?
Because it is molasses.
Should I use
Good one.
the fork to...
I got you a little whisk here. Do you want to use that?
Sure.
Or do you want to just put it all together, put the mix in, and use the saute spoon? You choose.
I'm choosing this thing.
Okay. So we got our 1/4 cup of molasses in there, our egg. Can I pour in the coconut oil while you mix?
Sure.
1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. I think you could probably use butter with this recipe. The coconut oil is what's going to solidify in the fridge. We need to chill this dough before we make it into cookies. So we're going off script here with the package instructions. The package makes a loaf or muffins. But our favorite way is to use the recipe from epicure.com. You're going to need to swap out here. And make chewy gingerbread cookies. You can also use this recipe with a little bit of extra flour as a cutout gingerbread cookie if you're making like a gingerbread person.
A gingerbread man.
A gingerbread man, a gingerbread woman, a gingerbread person.
Gingerbread anything?
A gingerbread anything. How are we doing with the mixing?
Pretty good.
Okay. That's it. Scrape the edges. You got it. Okay, let's get our mixing going. It gets a bit thick, hey? I'll hold the bowl for you so you can use all your muscles.
Yeah.
Now we're rocking. You got it. Get all that mix incorporated. So the nice thing about the Epicure baking is that Epicure is sugar conscious. So of course there's going to be some sugar in the baking, but it's going to be an organic cane sugar, and it's going to be lower in sugar than your cake mixes. Also, what's great for our house is that all of it is gluten-free.
And my dad is gluten-free.
And your dad is gluten-free. Okay, so we're going to put this guy into the fridge.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Thanks.
If I can find room.
I made room already.
Yep.
You see the room?
Yep.
Okay.
It was really easy to find.
So, next we're going to make back in stock cran lemon loaf. There's also awesome recipes that I've shared for cran lemon cookies, cran lemon pancakes, cran lemon everything.
Pull this over here.
I saw an amazing consultant use the cran lemon loaf to make like a pinwheel cake or like a roll-up cake. I don't know what the fancy word is. You guys know. They use the cran lemon loaf on a sheet pan. We're not going to do it tonight, but I might do it later. Made the cran lemon loaf on the sheet pan in the liner. Then mixed up the berry swirl cheesecake and layered that in the middle when it was cool. And then used the silicone mat to roll up the cake. That's on our list of things to do. Yes, my love. Okay, so what are we doing with the cran lemon loaf? Great question. We are using the package instructions. So, 3 eggs. Can you put 3 eggs?
All of them?
All 3 eggs, yeah.
Okay. But I was actually wondering,
What are you wondering?
if, don't like your forgots.
Oh dear, sorry, I interrupted. Okay. One more?
Yep. Then I need a fork to crack these eggs.
Okay, 3 eggs. Then we're going to add in our 3/4 cup of plain Greek yogurt.
Can I do it now?
So, we're going to do 1.5 scoops because this is a 1/2 cup measure.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's one idea.
What?
To clump it down. Okay. Here we go. Did we get it all out?
Yes.
Most of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that was what that was for.
We're going to use it to mix it. So what are we going? Okay, so that's our yogurt.
This yogurt is hard.
It's Greek yogurt. It's thick. And you guys know, if you've seen me do any Epicure baking before, I always swap out the oil for... What's this?
Applesauce.
Applesauce. There we go.
It's applesauce is much better than your oil, right?
Right.
And you hold the bowl.
So that's an unsweetened applesauce. Yep, go ahead. Gently. Because it's wet, right?
Yeah. Everything is liquid.
Everything is liquid in here. We're going to add in the package.
And also, we throw things around the house most of the days.
We like to throw things around the kitchen when we cook, hey?
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay, so keep that for a second because we still have to add the mix, right? Yeah. Would you like to do the cutting? Or you want to talk about the scissors?
So the Epicure scissors can cut through the chicken breast. So the Epicure scissors can cut through a frozen chicken breast like butter. Crazy.
Crazy. All right. Give us a snip.
Okay. Like this.
Maybe. Keep going through the package. Go, go, go. Yeah. Good job. Okay, pour that guy in.
Wait, well, watch this.
I'm watching.
Most cooks do.
Okay, fancy multitasker. Whew.
Pretty doughy.
Is it getting pretty doughy?
Yes. Really getting harder.
Harder and harder to mix?
Yeah, so I use both hands when it gets hard.
Okay, I'll hold the bowl for you.
Thank you. Actually smells pretty good.
Does it smell good? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the cran lemon loaf
Yeah.
cools, we're going to add lemon glaze to the top with some icing sugar.
I really like this.
You really like this one?
Yes.
Yeah. We scrape down the edges a little bit
Yeah, good idea.
with our beautiful silicone spatula here. Okay, I think we got it all, what do you think, mixed?
Yeah. So we throw it in the fridge.
No, this one we're not going to throw in the fridge. We're going to throw in, what's this one called? What shape is it?
The silicone rectangle.
The silicone rectangle steamer.
Okay, let me do it.
You're going to hold the bowl or you want to scrape?
Oh,
You'll hold the bowl?
yes.
Okay.
This makes the whole thing.
This will make a whole loaf. You could also do this as muffins. You could do it in the mini loaf pan so that everybody had a little individual serving. Also more space for glaze if you did it in the mini loaf pan.
So that's me.
Are you going to scrape it off?
I also need to spread it around.
Okay, but I'm not ready to spread it around yet because I want to get all of this delicious cranberry chunks out of here. Is that okay? Okay.
All that you can get.
All.
And don't forget this.
And that little bit there too?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, there you go. You can spread it. So we are not going to put this one in the oven. You can do this one in the oven. I think it takes about 40 minutes in the oven. Ooh.
Mom, you missed
45 minutes in the oven at 350. We're going to expedite the process. Okay, take it easy. You good?
Yeah.
Spread?
Can I lick it?
No.
Why?
Because it's got 3 raw eggs in it. We're going to expedite the process on this one, and we are going to cook it in the microwave for 8 minutes.
I should move these mittens, or whatever you call them.
Well,
Jabba.
uncovered. You see the cranberries in there, friends? Into the microwave for 8 minutes, this one.
Can I put the buttons?
Sure. I don't know why I'm putting the oven mitts on. You need to hit this one. And then 800. Yeah, start. All right. So before our shortbread beeps here. Oh, let's pause this for 1 second.
Yeah.
We need melted butter. Pause. Rotate.
Rotate.
We need melted butter for our butter tarts. A 1/4 cup of melted butter.
Mom,
It shouldn't take, probably not the best idea.
you should take what?
It shouldn't take long to melt a 1/4 cup of butter.
13, 14, 13, 12, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 9. Really? You stopped at 9? Sure, chef. Look.
I see you. With your giant nuggets on. Okay, let's try this again. 8 minutes.
Melted butter. Hot.
Okay, yes, it's hot. Let's get a little whisk out of here. I can see it. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
My chef mini whisk.
Okay, your chef mini whisk. There you go, mini chef. Give it a mini whisk.
Okay. Okay, mini whisk.
Okay, so butter tart filling.
Just.
It's hot. Remember, it was in the microwave. Okay.
Should I try this on?
Yep. 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. We add the egg. You can omit it if you want. It just gives us a thicker filling, and especially when I'm doing bars or tarts, I want a thicker filling so it holds together nicely. How are you doing there? Got it?
It is a very thick shell.
Okay, put the egg in. Oh, oh, oh. What's happening?
Why is this egg so strong?
I don't know. Stop.
This egg is way too strong.
There we go. We got it. Okay.
We put this in.
This is a 1/4 cup of warm water. And I know because my prep bowl has measurements on the side.
Which is really good.
Really handy, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so we added in our water, unsalted butter, and egg.
Now
Divide into pre-baked tart shells. This is what we're going to do. In 1 minute when our oven beeps.
And almost.
Gonna pour this in?
Yes.
Butter tarts.
Butter tart.
How easy is that to make butter tarts? There's no
Mom,
standing over the stove top.
When this,
We need to break this egg.
when you put it in, the egg rises up.
Yeah, well, we need to break the yolk and get this all
I was trying
aligned.
to. I was trying to, but it flowed down.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so no standing over the stove, waiting for things to thicken, getting distracted, and burning your pot. I don't know about you, but I often get distracted in the kitchen. This is why I love my steamers. What are you after? To do what? You're gonna have some yogurt. Okay.
No. Why do I have so many forks in here?
I don't know.
Because somebody never stores them.
All right, let's get our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 timer off. Get these guys out. So there's our cooked. Can you stop? Thank you. Our cooked butter tart, shortbread tart shells. I need spoon.
Mom,
What?
is that something that yogurt in?
I'm a little bit busy at the minute.
My bowl? Please.
I'm a little bit busy at the moment. I think I'm doing a cooking, baking demo here.
Can I do it, Mom? Can I, please?
Yeah, go. So we're just gonna top these guys with the butter tart filling. Maybe. So we're putting about a tablespoon in each one. Today. Where it's gonna cook, so you don't have to worry about filling in each little gap, right? We gotta cook it because the egg's in it, it's gonna thicken up. So while Wyatt works on that,
Which is forever.
which is gonna take him a minute, it's okay. Just carry on, you're doing a great job. Some things happening in the Epicure world that I will bring to your attention. I have ordered my new products for January, so they should be arriving along with the paper catalogs. So if you would like a paper catalog for the new season starting January 5th, let me know. And I will get those in the mail as soon as they arrive at my house. I'm excited to see new cookware and new food and new desserts coming for the, no, too much, keep going, for the January catalog, which means the vault list is also out. So make sure to check if any of your favorites are on that list and stock up before they are gone into the vault.
Forever.
Some things forever and some things
Just for a little while.
for the season. Yeah, they may come back next fall. And some things are being discontinued, like the caramel sauce.
Which is why? Just like what?
Why it's upset about the caramel sauce being discontinued. So stock up on that before they go into the vault. They are available while supplies last. And then that also means that the shipping deadline for the holidays is coming up as well. So if you are ordering gifts for Christmas, make sure to get your order in before December 13th. Those, that is the guaranteed shipping for December 24th arrival. So if you're sending gifts to friends, let Epicure do your shipping for you and save you on some Canada postage, having it arrive and then having to ship it again to your friends or family members in different parts of the world. Well, through North America, Canada, and US, Epicure can ship to those family and friends, especially for those hard to buy people, right? Consumables is perfect for those people that have everything, for those kids that have moved out, for those older adults that are cooking for themselves. Everybody eats, so everybody could use some Epicure in their life. 3 more, babe, you're getting there. And we have some exclusive gifting bundles that are available also until the 13th. That includes the Caesar bundle, so like Caesar drinks. The cheesecake bundle that has a springform pan and our 2 different cheesecake mixes. And a foodies bundle that has some of those pantry staples in it. So if you know people that like to blend their own spices, the foodies bundle is perfect for them. How are we doing?
1 more.
1 more. And our loaf is almost ready to come out. And then we're going to scoop our gingerbread cookies and pop them in the oven too.
We still have a little more mix. So.
Still have a little more mix. So is there anybody else that needs a little top up here?
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy.
Okay.
And this guy still needs some more.
We'll bring some of these up to the top.
Yeah.
Extra butter tarty.
So we stop at 10, 9.
That's going to be hot, okay?
7, 6. Okay.
Counting down.
How about just this? How
Okay,
about
that's a good idea, yeah. Good job.
Okay. You are done. Stop vaping.
Did it listen?
Yes, it. Listen.
Oh, good. I'm so
Come on.
All right. So we're going to pop these back in the oven for another, how long? 10 minutes.
Look at that puff.
Look at that puff. Okay, 10 minutes. Is this still a bit warm? May I borrow these?
Yes.
Thank you. Do you want to grab the gingerbread dough from the fridge?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Hopefully it's hardened.
Yeah, it should be all right.
Oh yeah, it's very heavy. It's not wiggling, so.
It's not wiggling. Great. Great news. Let's move this loaf.
It's not moving.
It's not moving.
So yeah, it's
Yeah, so that coconut oil has helped it solidify.
Excuse me. Ding dong.
30 minutes or overnight is ideal, but
Let's get a scoop.
we'll work with it today. You gonna start the scooping?
Yes.
Okay, carry on.
Why is it so hard?
Well, that was the idea. That's why we put it in the fridge.
Stop.
Okay, so these will spread out, so we want to give them a little bit of space, okay? So maybe 2 across, 6 on each. Like 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 3 lines.
1.
Ooh. Okay, carry on. So White's using our 2 tablespoon Prep Pro scoop. Although his 2 tablespoons are a bit large, but that's okay. Keep going. You got it, muscles. Do you want to bring this closer?
4, 5.
Dude, your cookies are huge.
Sorry.
That's okay. Here. Next pan. I'm just going to downsize these a little bit. Okay?
Okay. So we have some.
You just want to fill the scoop. You don't want it like a giant ice cream cone. Okay?
Can you spread this out?
That's good. Okay?
1.
Because we want to get about 12 cookies if we can.
Okay.
Okay.
4 plus 4 is 8. 8.
We got 6 on this side.
We also got 6 on this side.
And you got 2 on that side. So how many total do we have now? Count them up. I'm just gonna scrape this down a little bit so we get all the deliciousness out of here. Don't want the dishwasher eating cookies when we aren't, hey? Do you think we can squeak out one more? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have 11 cookies.
I have some in here.
Oh, you have some in there? Well, maybe we'll get number 12, hey? You scrape this guy down.
So if you put that in here.
Okay, why don't you scoop that one out onto the thing and I'll add this one to it.
Okay.
So these are the quarter sheet pans with the silicone liners.
But I like it just like
Because we used...
Mom, can
I don't think you should do that.
Okay.
Because we used the full-size sheet pan to hold the petites... To hold our petites pan. So that we didn't slosh...
Don't cut your hand off, Mom.
I'll try not to. So we didn't slosh butter tarts all over the oven trying to take them in and out.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's our 12 gingerbread cookies. Yep. Your turkey. And these guys are going to go into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes.
So I'm going to set to 12.
Okay, you're going to open these. Can we sneak them underneath?
Yep.
Well, we're not going to change the time because then we won't know when the butter tarts are done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You can sneak them under there. Pick that up.
Just remind me that at 16 in 10 minutes, we need to take those out, okay? So we won't keep you for another 10 minutes until all this comes out.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys picked up some tips for your holiday baking and you found some delicious recipes. Remember, on epicure.com, there's always extra recipes for each of the packages. You can just type in the package that you have and it will give you all sorts of different recipes that are off book or off package to make your holiday baking delicious. You're funny. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you have a fabulous holiday and stay tuned. We'll be posting pictures soon. Good night.